swerving on demons, yeah. All that shit you own, you cannot take it with you, yeah. I don't mean no harm, but I'ma take you off this earth. Gotta sit down just to really understand it, yeah. Smoking that leaf, till they take me straight to Yodi land. As an Australus, you know that's my ascendant, yeah. Moving it out, shit, living sun and rise out gently, yeah. You know I come from thin air like the pilot say. Shit be coming and be going, seeing stranger things. 2024, don't be scared to elevate. All this witchcraft, nigga, procrastinate. If you leave alone, then you probably reprobate. Diamonds dancing, but you know that shit not really rare. Use my hecker whenever I wanna manifest, yeah. I had a shaman, nigga, they peyote on me, and they told me there's something to clean. My spirit elevated, reach a space where I can find peace, just chillin' with me. Let me just be, I'm cool, just saying that. Life, prosperity, health, miracle for myself. Meditation, I do that. Meditation, my medication. Also take me to a destination that I really wanna be. That's an R&B, try you can see. If you wanna reach a place of peace, just inhale, then exhale. Don't chase thoughts, let them pass, yeah. 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 Don't chase thoughts, let them pass, cause they ain't you. Everything that pop up in your head ain't true. Don't chase thoughts, let them pass, cause they ain't you. Everything that pop up in your head ain't true. Scrubbing on demons, yeah, I'm scrubbing on demons, yeah. All that shit you own, you cannot take it with you, yeah. I don't mean no harm, but I'ma take you off this earth. Got to sit down just to really understand it, yeah. Smoking that leaf until they take me straight to Yodi land. As an Australus, you know that's my ascendant, yeah. Moving it out, you living sun and rise out gently, yeah. You know I come from thin air like the pilot say. Shit be coming and be going, seeing strange. 2024, don't be scared to elevate. All this witchcraft, nigga, procrastinate. If you leave alone, then you probably reprobate. Diamonds dancing, but you know that shit not really rare. Use my hecker whenever I wanna manifest.
Happy now, all is now. It's a gift to be in the present. The first stage signing back in. You're putting on my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're not tuning into the mind of an Algerian moon / Aries moon. And it is Libra hours as I make this video or this live, as I start this live, but shit is the same shit anyways. I treat it the same way. And this is going to be mainly on Sun in Cancer and Moon in Gemini. Sun in Cancer, Moon in Gemini. Okay, so this is playing out as reacting and responding towards gaining comfortability or gaining comfort or something that seems familiar through communication, okay? Or, you know, a mutable type way of communicating. Okay, so this is more external. So the moon being in Gemini is gonna conjunct Jupiter in Gemini. Okay, so this is gonna be playing out where, you know, it's a lot. There's a lot of abundance and travel, and, you know, travel as far as internally or externally, you know, but it's mainly going to be dealing with communication as far as, you know, dealing with our emotions, you know. So it's going to conjunct. So a conjunction can play out as, you know, all the alignments. So as it can play out as a trine, play out as a sextile. Just depends on what how it's aligning you and where it's transiting in your chart. Okay, but with this is gonna play out with the moon is also gonna sextile Mercury. Mercury is freshly in Leo. Okay, moon is sextiling Mercury, so Mercury's in Leo, and this playing out as opportunities to react and respond towards gaining comfortability within a communicative way, but with what we entertain. Okay, so what we choose to entertain. All right, so with this is playing out as with your Mercury being in Leo. This is like a sort of having like your mind in the realm of the creative, sitting in the realm of the entertainer, you know, like having your mind in the realm of the, you know, the sun, you know, so like being the center of attention with what you say type shit, you know. So this is how that sextile is playing out. Okay. And moon is trining Pluto. Okay. Moon trines Pluto. And I also have to mention that today is, if I did the math right type shit, is a day of 8, you know. So not only that, it's like it's a day 8 of year 8, and 8, what does 8 symbolize? You know, 8 usually symbolizes the power, you know, authority, finance to a certain degree, or yeah, finance, so like Dylan, and when I listen to that 8, it sounds like the 8th house. It literally, it sounds like the 8th house, the number 8. It's all that shit that I just mentioned has to do with the 8th house, you know. So it's like, yeah, you have all that, and then you got what's it called, Mars in Taurus, okay, and Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, so with this is like today, you is like a day that that is transformative in a way regarding on, you know, how you want to utilize your power or authority on this journey that you're playing out, you know, that you're currently experiencing. Okay, so moon conjunct, yeah, I think I said that. Sun is eventually going to conjunct what's it called, uh Venus in Cancer. I think I broke that shit down earlier in one of my previous videos. But what this uh this nigga, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's all the alignments that's playing out, you know, and seemed like nobody really hopped in and asked. He says, "What about Gemini?" But it was good. I'm doing free readings, but I was just breaking down the alignments. But anyways, that song I played was called "Swerving" type shit. It's out on all platforms. It's on my page type shit. What's good? What's good? You're recognized type shit. I'm doing free reading, so like if you wanna throw in your reading, if you wanna throw in any alignment at me, that you want me to break down, and I'll break it down type shit. So yeah, if you didn't hop in, today is if you didn't catch what I said earlier, you know, today is day 8 of year 8 type shit, you know, so it's 8-8, you know, is basically the 8-8, you know. So yeah. Talking little English only. Can you take my name? I don't know what you mean by that. But take just throw in your alignment. Just throw in an alignment and I'll break it down. Hold on, let me see if I can pin this shit. I'm not used to going live, but let me see if I can write a message. How do I? Huh. This is weird. Anyways. Yeah, so basically we got moon sextiling this semi-sextile the sun and Venus. So when moon sextile Venus, this is the opportunities to react and respond towards your your relationships for people, places, and things, and with the relationship you have, like the things that bring you comfort. Okay, so to be able to communicate about the things that bring you comfort, you know, and relate this and what feels comfortable to you. Like right now, this is what I'm doing. Like I'm able to, you know, communicate, you know, about the 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 information that I've gathered on astrology, you know, with the Venus, with the relationships that I have, not only in real life, but, you know, in, you know, the live type shit, you know. So any alignment you want me to break down, I'll break it down. Just let me know. But yeah, moon is sextiling what's it called? Moon is sextiling Chiron and North Node. Okay? So moon sextile Chiron, this is the opportunities to react and respond towards, you know, either healing a wound or, you know, making a mistake as far as with your emotions or how you react to something or saying something. Okay, so with the moon being in Gemini, we're more focused on the what's it called? On communication. So moon being in Gemini, we're more focused on communication. So when you communicate, you have the opportunities to communicate about something to make a mistake. Okay, so that's the Chiron. That's the Chiron. Or you can the opportunities to communicate about something to heal a wound. Okay, just depends on where you have Chiron at in your house, whatever house Chiron is transiting at in your natal chart. Okay, that's how that play out. And with moon sextiling moon sextile North Node, this is the opportunities to communicate to communicate and to react and respond in a communicative way about your spiritual path. Okay? So, your spiritual path being in Aries makes us want to act head first towards that. Okay, so once we, you know, communicate about, what our soul desires, and what brings us some sort of depending on where it is in your chart. But for me, this is transiting, North Node is transiting my ninth house type shit. So, that's my higher learning, my uh, my broad philosophical way of looking at the world, religion, and God, my long distance travel. So, this is the spiritual house as well. So I'm really learning, and it's for the past, as soon as North Node hopped into my ninth house, I really felt the kick, to really, be in my spiritual path, So with Moon sextiling uh North Node, we have this opportunity to communicate about this, you know? So with and Moon is also squaring Saturn. Okay, Moon squaring Saturn, Moon squaring Neptune. Okay? So Moon square Saturn, this is the square, so 90-degree angle for learning process. Okay? So the learning process is we'll be learning how to react and respond to in a communicative way towards our dream, or a stabilizing a dream, or gaining stability and security in whatever in whatever's in our subconscious. Okay, so it could be detaching from certain beliefs that's not serving you in your subconscious. Okay, so with me, as a spiritualist, I realized that the deprogramming of the subconscious mind is an everyday thing. You have to, it's like it's something that you gotta like work on and consciously know that you're working on it. So like whatever you believe in, that's something you believe in that is not serving you, and you constantly cling on to that belief with Mercury is being in more cusping Cancer type shit. You want to cling on to familiar thoughts and ideas, just because they're comfortable to you. But necessarily, these thoughts and ideas and these beliefs could be holding you back type shit. Okay, so this is basically what, Saturn is helping us do to stabilize a dream. This is basically what this Saturn in Pisces is doing. So Saturn deals with detachment. Saturn is a cold planet. Okay, it's cold by nature. So it's like cold seems more, when you think about cold, you think about something that's more distant, or like the North Pole type shit. That shit is like distant, it's like, yeah. So with that, it makes us more, as far as it gives us this energy where it's more, detached, and more isolated. Like when you look at ice in a water in a cup, it's part of the water, but it's sort of holding its own, showing that it's more, detached, but part of the water type shit, having its own form and shape, so yeah, that's how that Saturn and Pisces is playing out. Uh, yeah, but as far as Moon trining Pluto and Aquarius, this is playing out as the gifts to react and respond towards taking power and control, uh taking power and control over your associations, you know, what you associate with, for people, places, and things, you in a so with the moon being in Gemini, you're gonna react and respond in a communicative way type shit. For example, if you do not like uh if you do not like tennis, if you don't like tennis, this is the time to open up your mouth to those people who is usually asking you to go to play tennis, and open up your mouth and be like, no, I like playing soccer, or I like doing something else type shit, so this is the opportunities depending on where it's aligning in your chart. So for that was the seventh house I just broke down. So, but if it's the sixth house, you would open your mouth and be like, yeah, I got some order. You'd be communicating, or in a mutable type way to towards your daily routine. So to plan out a daily routine, or your health, or you will find something about your health or your workout routine, whatever you do, your eating habits, taking power and control over that, communicating, open up your mouth saying, you know what, I don't think I should, be eating as much as I do. I think I should reduce my consumption rate. And then, that's you taking power and control type shit. And, this is what, if it's in your sixth house type shit, if this is what you're working towards. Okay, so that's just some example. But you know what? I think I'm gonna just yeah, I think I'm gonna just yeah, those those are the planets. So Mercury, okay. Mercury Mercury sextiling not sextiling, but trining Chiron and trining North Node. Okay? So Mercury trining Chiron and trining North Node. And damn near trining Neptune to a certain degree. Okay? So Mercury trining Chiron, this is the gifts, okay, to communicate about, or setting the stage, communicating in a dramatic way or an explosive way about, you know, a wound or that you want to heal. So like, let's say you had a wound, or let's say a traumatizing experience. Your Mercury, with Mercury being in Leo, you will start to get, visions about these experiences, unless you necessarily communicate about them or express them. So like, you should like express them, and get them off your chest, so that you don't have like this necessary, like these traumas that are just deep within your psyche type shit. And as far as making mistakes, you're gonna have the gifts. This is not always a good gift, but this gift is to communicate about, the gifts to communicate to make a mistake. So what you say or what you express, you could make a mistake type shit, so depending on where that shit's in your chart again. Okay, so but with the trining north node, you have this little, other this other alignment where it gives you this, where it affects the Mercury chakra in a way where it gives you the thoughts to when you jump into your gifts, with when you communicate or express something with that you like to entertain, or communicate about something you like to entertain, you will, you know, open up the stargates, aka the gifts, towards your north node, or aka your spiritual path. Okay? So the gifts to communicate about our spiritual path, or the gift to express or set the stage for our spiritual path. Okay? So Mercury uh Mercury trining Neptune. Okay, so this is the gifts to communicate about a delusion or an illusion, or the gifts to communicate about something expressive, or something creative you've done that's higher octave. So for me, like the gift, like my gift I could communicate about that was expressive was my song that I recently just dropped type shit. So yeah, those are. And also Black Moon Lilith, let me mention, Black Moon Lilith is going to hop into Libra if it isn't already. Uh yes, it's in Libra. So 0 degrees, 0 degrees 24 minutes. So with that, this is playing out where it is just it'll make you feel more embarrassed or naked about your friendship or relationships that you have, you know, depending on where it is aligning in your chart. This is gonna play like your relationship for people, places, and things. When Black Moon, now that Black Moon Lilith is in there, when it fully gets in there, like being a second deacon, you will start to feel like as if you're more embarrassed, or you shouldn't. Like for me, when Black Moon Lilith was in Virgo, I was feeling embarrassed about my gifts and the shit I was working on, and all the and how I could necessarily gain money, and because I got North Node there as well, and my natal Black Moon Lilith there. So I necessarily have this feeling about, well, I have overcome it now. I overcame that, but it's like just this feeling of like, you know, where I would get an income or some shit like that. But like with Black Moon Lilith conjuncting that, it make it height its intense, makes that more intense type shit. you know but with Black Moon Lilith hopping out of my second house and going into my third house, I'm going to be feeling more embarrassed about my friends, my associate not associations, but like my third house, my surroundings, my close short distance travel, shit like that, and my relationships and how I relate to these things, and just depending on where it is in your chart. Okay, so yeah, nobody shot in no alignment for me to break down. So I think I'm gonna just end it there. Okay? And those are all the planets y'all should look out for. So yeah, and check out Swerving, my new song that I just dropped, my new single. And I got a lot more to come, trust me. So yeah, the Fresh State signing out. Catch you next time.